burning.
It's too hot for his feet.
It's like an abandoned old ghost town.
I'm Erin and this is Danny and the littlest member of our family river. We are making our way around Australia with our home in tow. Subscribe to follow along and keep up to date with our adventures.
So we just left Cairns this morning, going all the way out to Talaroo Hot Springs. And the first part of the road was like super windy over the mountain ranges there. Just like windy as for like ages. There's all these other cars getting the shits, you know, because like we're the caravan on the back, so we can't go super fast. Sitting right up our ass. So, yeah, so we just stopped here in Lake Barreen. Really nice little lake here. Stop in, just have a bit of a snack and go to the toilet and stuff like that. Check this place out. Check them all out, just hanging out in here. Must be waiting for some food or something. Must be get fed here a lot.
Mama! The water's so clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mama, what's that building, Mama?
That's pretty cool, this little boat thing. Looks like you must be able to go out there and have lunch and stuff. Cruise around the lake on it. Maybe they do like day little tour things on it. Don't know. That's a bit of dusty red road. See how much dust gets in the caravan. I think not too much. Just turned up to the Talaroo Hot Springs now. Jesus, hot here. Super hot. Feel that heat, hey? Can you feel the hot? Does it feel hot, River? Can you feel?
My eyes.
Can you feel the heat? Does it feel hot?
He's more interested in the tractors.
Oh, the tractors, yeah, the old tractors.
They're cool, hey?
So we're all just pulled up here on our side. I'm not going to bother putting an awning out and anything here. Definitely won't be an issue with solar. I mean, just clear skies. There's no trees around either, so there'll be no blocking because it's an unpowered site as usual. Hoping it doesn't get too super hot at night though. I mean, I can run the AC for like a couple of hours, but I wouldn't want to run it more than that. So it should be good though. Just had some dinner. The flies are out here in full force. As soon as you bring the food out, there's just flies galore. I'm trying to get over your food. Good times. Just gonna go for a walk down to the river down here. Only it's not too far of a walk. See
Yeah,
what
it was
it's
too
like.
hot earlier. It's still like 37 degrees currently at 5:30. So
Yeah.
it was way too hot earlier.
Something nice and warm. The river's trailing behind. But he doesn't want to walk. He wants to be carried. I think it's a bit hot for him. Struggling with the heat.
Why, thank you.
There's some wild pigs just up here in front of Erin. Well, they just ran off. We just went to across this track here and like 2 wild pigs just poked their head out here and I said, stop, Erin. I think they're going on now. Right there you can see it. It looks like a big king brown. Is this here? Let's try and zoom in a bit more. There he is. Big king brown snake. So we walked off the track for about 2 minutes. Saw a heap of wild pigs and a king brown snake. Check this out. It's pretty cool, eh? It's a dry season, so it's not flowing a lot, the river. So you can go and have a swim in here, apparently. I reckon there's no crocodiles around. It is good.
That's nice and warm.
Nice and warm, is it? Yeah.
you get like the hot springs, but you get like all this beautiful creek, and they have fires every night, and they're putting like a kids movie on the big screen for river. Like, yeah, it's really cool. Heaps of stuff to do.
Yep, definitely is. Yeah, so it's the next morning now. We're about to go and look at the hot springs and a little tour. It actually turned out to be pretty cool overnight. Like, it went from 38 degrees in the caravan yesterday afternoon at like 5 p.m. till this morning. Got up, it was like 22 degrees, I think. So there's actually a bit of a breeze too coming through the van. So actually, it was pretty nice. Had a few fans going. Bloody really hot. Burning.
It's too hot for his feet.
Very hot. I think it's like 43 degrees. Yeah, that's very hot when you leave it in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You can't leave it in for long.
No.
It's warm.
It's warm?
Yeah. It's warm. Just feel like you just sit on the edge for a bit and get used to it.
What do you reckon, River?
Is that nice?
You do a pee. You reckon it's nice?
Yeah. So yeah. Nurse or I'm an OT.
Can't see up, can you?
Yeah.
Rehab at the moment, and I think she's going to do
So nice of you.
rehab in 2 days.
So we just finished that tour. Pretty interesting, really. So apparently that water comes down off the mountains, goes down under the water tables, and gets superheated by the granite rocks underneath. And it takes 20,000 years to come to the surface. It's all full of all sorts of minerals and stuff. At the top, it comes out at 68 degrees, and it slowly cools down. So by the time we got to that bathing pool that put our feet in, it was like 46 degrees apparently. And the pool we went for a dip in at the end, that was like 37, 38 degrees. So yeah, it's really nice, full of minerals.
Yeah, I think if you come to Talaroo, you absolutely have to do the tour. Like, you can just pay and do like a 30-minute private pool like swim, but it's not the same. Like, you really have to do the tour. It was amazing. Like, the guide tells all the stories about all the pools and all the history. It was so interesting. Like, women used to give birth in the little pools at the top, and yeah, it was so cool. So absolutely, definitely a must do. I reckon that's probably one of our favourite things we've done so far. Do you reckon? Like, it was so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They used to use it as like healing pools and stuff too, like Indigenous people.
Yeah,
it's really
it's got
important.
all the minerals and like all the tea tree and everything in the water. It has like the water kind of gives that smell of all the minerals, doesn't it? It's really cool.
It's really important to the Indigenous people, so that's why they opened it up, because it's their land. They opened it up for people to come have a look. So yeah, definitely.
They can share their history, and yeah, it's
Definitely-
really cool.
definitely
Absolutely come and check this place out.
Yeah, for sure. We got up early again this morning to leave Normanton. We're going to stay for one night because we just kind of got a long way to go, so we're just doing a few one-night stops here. We haven't done much here, but we are going to check out the big crocodile. So, big crocodile Chris is called. Apparently, it's actually a life-size crocodile, so it was like 8-point-something meters long. They showed up here in Normanton. We're 28 foot. Insane. Huge crocodile. It's quite a big croc over. This is actually real live size of a croc. Imagine seeing one this big in the wild. Insane.
Real scary. He'd be real scary, wouldn't he?
Look at the size of this thing.
Scary guy.
Huge.
So tonight we decided we're going to camp at Kathleen. It's like an abandoned old ghost town. Apparently it's free camp and the reviews are pretty good, so we'll check it out.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know, seeing what it looks like yet, but it sounds like it's a whole big town. It's been abandoned. You can just camp,
Unlike
camp
what used to be the town.
So,
Apparently it's got a lot of good history, and it's really interesting, so we'll let you know what we find out about it.
There used to be like a uranium mine there, something like that, so you can go check out the uranium mine. It's a big open cut mine, so we'll have a look at that. Yeah, we're just driving in here now.
It's pretty bumpy.
Yeah, it's pretty bumpy. Seems like there's just massive like old building slabs, so like the slab left over from these old buildings, you can just go up, pull up and use them as your camping site. Pretty interesting. Really big area, like seems like you can explore a lot of areas to explore around here. Look at all this space. You can just pretty much pick anywhere. I think there's all these like little slabs everywhere. So we only managed to get to a certain point up here, and they've blocked it all off up there. There's all the big rocks on the road, so you can't go any further. So we're going to go for a walk around this other side over here, up to the top, up there, so we can see into the pit of the mine. How awesome is this? Go to the wide angle, get a few big wide angle shot of this. Pretty cool. Interesting.
How cool's like the different colours in the rock?
Yeah. I wonder how deep that hole is down there. So it's super interesting. Right in the middle of the town here, they got this big map that shows you what it used to be. You can see like it used to have like big town square, like tennis courts, primary school, pool, big sports oval, cinema, bowling club, and you can see all these buildings which everyone used to live. There was like hundreds of people living here. It opened in 1954, I think, and they built the whole town basically before they even started mining uranium. So like that's where we are right there. There's all these buildings that are around us. So basically just the slabs left at the moment, you can really see. But yeah, it's quite interesting to read this whole history and whole area. And you can just go driving around and explore this whole place.
We're just checking out all these old slabs. It's pretty interesting, hey?
Mama.
It's crazy that not long ago there was a whole town here, and now all that's left is just all these concrete slabs, and like that looks like an old drain. And yeah, it's crazy. Apparently they actually moved all the houses to Mount Isa. They just pretty much picked them up and moved them, and people are still living in them over at Mount Isa. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They left the floor and took the walls and the roof.
And then I took the pipes out.
They did.
Yeah, so I think this is where the general store was. Pretty big slab. You can see the other buildings around. You would have had other buildings here. It's just like the big car park area in the middle. We got the car park there. Yeah, it's like a bloody huge area, and you can just pretty much camp wherever you want. So you can see people camped over there, and you got some other people pulling up over here. Yeah, it's really cool. It's crazy how you can just come here and for free and just camp wherever you want. They've just opened up to anyone. You come in, you go exploring, have a look around wherever you want to go. It's really interesting. Definitely recommend coming in, checking this place out. It's so cool. So peaceful out here this afternoon. Sun's setting down there, so nice. Yeah, so I just put up on this little slab here, which used to be like one of the houses here. And this would have been one of their little garage slabs. So yeah, they were mostly all like, I think, portable sort of buildings with like a little garage slab for most of the residential like houses.
Good morning. We've just woken up here at Mary Kathleen. Look at all these little visitors that have come to visit us this morning. You could hear them throughout the night, like walking right up beside the caravan. So today we're actually crossing the border into Northern Territory, so that's really exciting. It's been a long time coming. We've spent about 3 months in Queensland now. But yeah, this place was definitely really good for a free camp, like so interesting. So we definitely recommend checking it out if you're on the road between like Mount Isa. So yeah, we'll see you in the Northern Territory. Northern Territory. Oh my god, so the flies are starting. We're at the NT sign and there are flies everywhere.
Getting a photo at the sign here. The flies are going nuts.
You open your mouth, they just go inside it.
Yeah, flies everywhere here. Chilling out here at Barkly's Roadhouse after a very long drive today, like 6.5 hours. This guy's using me as a playground basically. Look at him, just climbing all over me. There there's a mission drive. It seems like a really nice spot here at Barkly. It's a roadhouse. It's pretty cool. You know, they got like, it's meant to be one of the most isolated roadhouses in Australia. It's in the middle of nowhere. They power everything from like generators and like solar. They got like a nice pool here. I haven't actually looked at that yet, but I'll go check it out later. They got like you know, sort of like a pub as well. So you can get dinner there and have drinks and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty good spot to pop.
And
Surprisingly good for a spot in the middle of nowhere.
the gallery.
What do you reckon, Ruby? You like this place?
Yeah.
Yeah? Not too bad, eh?
No, it's not ants here.
No ants here. Oh.
Yeah, trees here.
Are there trees?
Here is.
Oh.
But
Yeah, there's a couple of trees there.
there's a whole tree.
They got powered sites here with water as well. We'll hook up in that. We're just on an unpowered site though. So I just fill up the tanks with water and
There's a water
spending just a couple of nights here.
going inside the tank. And there's just people parked here.
There's people parked here, is there? Yeah, so it's $30 a night for unpowered and $40 a night for powered.
Yeah, and there's people in one car parked there.
Yeah, one car parked there, isn't there? I was halfway through giving me a haircut and the power ran out on the rechargeable clippers I got. So I plugged them back into charge and should be able to finish it soon. I've got hair all over me. But, yeah, it should come up a bit better once she's finished. Got these cages with birds in them. Glass. Two other birds over there. So they're the rescue birds. They must have found them or something. I don't know. Injured maybe. All these like guinea fowls or something. Everywhere. Running everywhere. Just running free. Yeah, they're coming. Coming through. Most people only seem to stay here one night. We're pretty much the only one in the whole park almost now. Check this out. In the morning there's like pretty much no one here. But it is in the middle of nowhere, so most people just kind of stop in overnight and keep going. We're staying here for 2 nights though. We've got to do a bit of work as well, so just finished my breakfast smoothie. Watching the sun go up behind us here. Everything's pretty much packed up on the van because we didn't really set up much here because we were only here for a couple of days. So it's all. I left it hooked on the car and everything. All we got to do is like put the top down, wind the legs up, and off we go on a 6-hour drive out to Daly Waters. Look at all these. Hey? Clothes everywhere on the roof. Clothes there, isn't there? Clothes everywhere. What is it? Some motors. Old motors lying around there. People's undies. Fuel pump. So we're finally at Daly Waters after a 6-hour drive today. It's a big long drive. As we come into town, it's like 40 degrees on the car. Bloody quite hot here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting little place, this Daly Waters. There's like stuff everywhere, random, like bits of helicopters and old jeeps and crap lying around everywhere. Different, that's for sure. Walked across the road from the caravan park and they got Kevin, the saltwater crocodile. You see him there, hanging out. One little fence. Ned Kelly. So like random trucks and stuff lying around. Look at it. Look at it. Streets lined with all this random crap. Whoever reckons this is his helicopter.
I take these out.
Do you?
You know the power thing.
Alright.
Power thing.
Two toilets.
It's interesting. Helicopter with a couple of toilets in the back.
Mama said put the bags in when I go in there.
That's where they put the bags in, is it?
Okay.
That's why I put the bags in.
KC bucket on top of the chicken's pen. What the hell?
Well, you go to my friend.
Are they?
Oh, the door's open too.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
over here.
Oh, I can just, they got free roam of the streets. Most random town I've been in. Like, check this out. Got like an old bloody V-dub van and like a drum with someone half hanging out of it. Interesting town.
So when we got this one, it was only about 2 or 3 weeks off the water hole.
Don't say mine, yeah. Oh. Pat the donkey. So we're leaving Daly Waters this morning. Interesting little place, definitely worth stopping in, see what it's all about. But we only stay for one night. I think that's probably all you really need to do, just to have a look around the town and that. And now we're heading off to Talaroo Springs. So just got to dump the toilet, which is always the part that's least fun about travelling. Yeah, this one actually is just a wheelie bin in the ground. Interesting.
Daly Waters is definitely a one-of-a-kind, quirky town that you need to see for yourself. Make sure to stay tuned next week as we head up to Mataranka and Katherine.